Look at the knife. No, man. No.
Oh my god!
You got it. Oh,
You'll be so easy, guys.
Who is it?
Bazooka, baby!
What's going on, guys? This is Shoulders of Giants powered by Omen. We're going to take a look back at everything in Counterstrike history, from where it begun with the original Half-Life to becoming a mod to the game you know and love now. Today, I am joined by Zonic, S1mple, Apex, and Vini. As you can see, there's a lot of different generations of this, even some of them were not born before the game came out. So we're going to kick things off with Half-Life that came out in 1998. Old as you like, but a great game that still gives us a lot of fun. Danny, I've got an easy question for you. You've obviously played this before.
No, never.
Oh, of course.
He's lying to us.
He knows everything on this. Did you actually
No.
play Half-Life Deathmatch before you played Counter-Strike?
Yeah, I did.
Ah, that's why.
Are we live with the score here?
Yes, we're live now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, now it's serious mode.
So what's
Okay.
the rules?
Kidding everyone.
I don't think we have rules.
Just deathmatch each other like crazy. So out of all of you, who's played Half-Life before?
No.
I just played like the new version of
Vinny-
Black Mesa, but it
hold
was
for
the
me.
single player. Yeah.
Have you played this version before, Vinny?
No. I mean, I think when I was like 5 years old.
When you were 5? Oh, wow, okay. S1mple, what about you?
Yeah, I played this map a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Vinny, well, the funniest thing is you were actually not born when this game came out.
No. I came 1 year later.
Apex, did you have any experience with it? Because we're similar in age.
Never played that game. It's tough for me. I can't speak and concentrate for now.
You're
Zonic
playing
is
that
throwing
serious?
nades on me.
We lose to Zonic already. Oh, there's a... What the hell? There's a thing again.
Yeah. Guys,
Oh,
can you come to other side?
Yeah.
They are
Don't
waiting
turn the
for
map,
you.
guys.
S1mple, you said you played it before, yeah?
Yeah, a bit.
Wow, what the hell?
This is madness.
Oh, we don't get the kills.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming behind you. You still there?
No.
I'm
What-
dead.
S1mple is last at the moment in score by the looks of it. 0 so far. Of course, Danny's at the top.
Maybe Hopes works in this game. Look.
That's the third time I killed myself in this game. It's alright.
So
You're
Danny,
learning.
what was your experience for the game? Just fun with friends, or you do some of the rankings?
I think he should concentrate around.
Danny?
Yeah, sorry. Nice, nice.
Donny, what's up?
Who is it?
Bazooka, baby!
Easy.
The Apex, what was your experience with Half-Life?
Zero experience, man. Zero.
0 experience.
Zero. First time playing it.
Did you not even play the single player, like the campaign?
No, never.
Oh, wow.
I started playing CS late, so I started on Source. That's why.
Ah.
2007.
What a noob.
Half-Life was already like too old.
Who has played the campaign? Because the Half-Life campaign is legendary.
Yeah,
did,
no,
I
it's
did.
legendary.
I did, but I did on the new game, the Black Mesa.
Okay, I'm gonna press the button, boys.
I know here thing.
You guys ready?
What button?
What's
What the
gonna
hell?
happen?
Yeah,
What?
this one.
Test,
yes.
test,
You guys need to come to the castle, or what you call it.
The castle.
Yeah,
Danny's
I
even
don't know
got
what you call it. The
call-outs.
fortress, or...
The outside part of the map. Yeah, the
Yes.
outside, the outside. Okay, I'm going. I have the bazooka. Oh, what the hell?
I'm gonna try and defend it.
What's up, Tino?
Alright,
fuck
what
is
the
this
hell are you
for,
doing,
man?
Nye?
Oh, Zonic.
Sonic has so
Your moves
many
are too
kills.
good.
What is this?
Yeah, he's cheating. For sure.
Sonic cheating. It doesn't matter what game Astralis plays, right?
You had
Yeah,
5 games.
the
Yeah,
experience is
I'm
there.
pretty sure it's gonna be the other way around later.
How do we think the game has held up age-wise, Sonic, compared to other games?
The what?
M-wise, it's really hard.
No, like age-wise, in terms of what it
Age.
looks like graphically.
I think
it's alright for me, it's
graphically
fine.
it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's
actually.
not that bad for a 22 years old game. I feel it's alright.
I used to have quite fun on internet cafes back in the days with playing Half-Life.
Oh, yeah, I see the fun you have.
Yeah, alright.
It's nice that when you don't have bullet, it's switching weapon by itself. It's nice.
Auto weapon switch. You can turn it off. You must remember that command.
No, it's good, man.
Oh,
You don't
want
have
it?
bullets anymore, at least it's switching. I have
There's
this
an M4.
animal leg weapon, I don't know what is this. Feels
Oh,
like
God.
Valorant, man.
Valorant.
Oh,
Dragon
Danny,
weapon and
yeah.
For
stuff
me-
like that.
I remember just a lot of playing with friends and then building up into... I started with a story mode and then I moved on into just playing a lot of deathmatch. A lot of deathmatch fun.
How do you guys play back
Yeah.
then? It was like online community servers as well?
You do it at like a local internet cafe, or we
no,
would do
okay,
like
yeah, online as well.
yeah.
Okay.
But then we did eventually have like servers, but if you had bad internet, like in the UK, we had 56k. It wasn't too much fun.
They guys be happy with the what the hell? Who is this one? Oh, it's Zonic, right? No
Yes.
way, no way.
Ah!
No, he knows too much. He knows
All right,
too much.
guys.
He's
I think
using
for
the
now,
gun to be
because the
helped.
multiplayer never gonna end. Danny's. Oh my god, I just killed Vinny Big.
What the hell?
I think this is enough deathmatch for now. There we go, Vinny. Double kill. I'll put your MQ real quick. Danny's definitely the winner. He's got 49. Vinny, you 29. S1mple
Yeah,
22. Apex 16.
Not that bad.
I'm right down there at the
Sweet
bottom,
shot.
boys.
I need to
I did
take
not
it.
hit well. I did not hit well.
I'm a dog at this.
So, guys, we've done Half-Life. Now we're going to go to what I would say me and Danny probably think is the best game out there. We're going to go to Counterstrike 1.6.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my god.
Vini in a one-on-one situation.
How do I shoot this gun?
Right, you got your guys in, yeah?
Oh my god. They broke the wall. They broke the door.
Yeah.
Ah, typical Furia, just pushing everywhere.
So, Danny, going from Counter-Strike, obviously,
I need to buy
starting off at
ammo.
1.0, going through 1.3, 1.5, then we got to 1.6 of it. What was it like for you? Because I started back in, I think it was the end of 1.3, so I don't know the early parts of it.
I think
Stop me already.
it was just a lot about just getting, as you said before,
What
with
the-
Half-Life, just
Ooh.
getting a good score on playing public, and then I think that's the most beautiful thing with Counter-Strike back in the days was actually the whole MRRC, where you had all the clans, and it
Yes.
was like you going on public servers where a couple of clans would always be there, and then you try to go on try with that team. That was just playing. Was a lot. I think that I could play like 12 hours a day back then, whereas now it's get a bit tired. Not because you don't like the game, but it's more of a job now.
Your flash is good.
Yeah,
Work
every flash is good here, mate.
Yeah, I know. Get blind for 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Sonic, what a pick!
He's
Oh my
out.
god.
No.
Okay, so the op is easy. I'm gonna
Yes,
use it.
as usual.
Oh,
Danny, you are the one that was playing professional out there, but I'm going to start with you, S1mple. How much 1.6 did you play? Oh my god,
God,
of course
what the
S1mple's still
hell?
good with a sniper.
I would say I played 1.6. I started to play it when I was 4 or 5, but it was
Wow.
against bots.
Okay.
But like against some other players online. I played it for 2 or 3 years before CSGO. But
Yeah.
it never was professional level.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah.
What about you, Vinny? Did you play any 1.6?
Yeah, when I was like 6, 5 years old, something like
You
that.
guys started so young. So playing on the LAN cafes, obviously LAN was
Yeah.
a big part of 1.6.
I'm getting this one. No!
Vinny's got to clutch it out.
Yeah, back in the days in Brazil was like, people would just play CS all day.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like.
What was it like?
I mean, I didn't get a lot of time because I was too young and then I couldn't stay like at night on LANs. I was like 6 years old. But like, if my coach would say he played like all day, all weekends, it was something like kids would leave school just to play CS.
Yeah.
Brazil.
S1mple, I see you doing the old duck walk.
Of course. The double dunk cheated.
Oh. So Zonic, when you were playing, right, and back when I was playing as well, the prize pools were nothing like they were today. Winning big championships, like what was the normal prize money for you back then?
Fortunately not, yeah. It was just to get by, pretty much. Didn't really have that many money, and you could just buy a small apartment or rent a small apartment. Nice one. And then, yeah, you could just. At one point, I actually had to win a couple of tournaments just to get by. That was how life was. So it was like living as a student in Denmark. I know that we are very privileged in Denmark to get money by the government to study, but it was not like we see today, definitely.
What were they like back then, right? Because they weren't in big arenas, they weren't in stadiums like we have now.
I think we had a couple of tournaments that was somewhere near to small events that we see today. We had World Cyber Games and WC. France.
God.
I think that Dan maybe remembers it. And then obviously World Cyber Games, which was a Korean tournament hosted in different countries.
Window.
I think that was and then obviously the big one, CPL. But it was like very prestigeful back in the days. But I think that World
what
Cyber
the
Games
hell?
and ESWC took over. Oh, what the?
I don't have
He
kids.
flashed himself, I guess.
Double flash.
No.
Drop
Yeah,
people.
It breaks-
CPL,
it breaks
CPL
the
was a
style.
real big thing, that Danny. It was like the first one that made it look like legit, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You want
And yet
drop
it was
us off?
still the grand finals was in a hotel, right? It
Yes.
was just but that's how it was back then.
Oh my god.
So the AWP is an easy weapon, right? If Banks is kidding with it.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow! Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna go get some old frag movies out for you, Dan. I'll
I'm just
show you.
kidding, I'm just kidding. No, there is a compare T-spawn, guys. Banks is in T-spawn.
Behind.
Can you even hold this spray in this game or no?
Oh, what's up, man? That's what T-spawn.
Oh.
No
schedule.
scope or quick zoom.
Sure.
Oh my god! What a nice impact!
I just saw now we have like 3 pros in one team. and we're kind of losing.
Yeah.
No, look.
When we're looking at Counterstrike, obviously we all know how it works now, right? In terms of we get the money, we have to think what we're spending, we have no respawns, it's not like deathmatch style. What was it like for you, Danny, going into that? Like, did it interest you more because of the dynamic added to the game?
What was your question again? Thanks, sorry. I'm getting too old to
He's
just
too
concentrate on
focused
two
on
things.
killing.
I wasn't into FPS games at all, but I was more interested in strategic games.
Yeah.
So I was more pressured into playing this when I was at the net cafe because I just wanted to play Red Alert, S1mple, building an army, and then just controlling it. But then my friends wanted to play Counterstrike because it was just mod that everyone was talking about. And then I saw that there was actually some tactical things that you could use. What the hell, Vinny? That's not allowed. No, it's fine.
What teams dominated in Counter-Strike? What were the ones you first remember? Simple for you. Did you follow any of the pro teams back then?
No, just NAVI, I guess. I was playing 2-on-2 tournament with my friend. I actually came in the computer club to play some Heroes of Nevers.
Oh yeah.
And some random guy came and asked if you want to play 2-on-2 tournament. And after I played a lot, even my friend asked if I can replace Starix or Xenia from NAVI.
Oh really?
And back the day, I thought it was like a joke, you know. It's 1.6, I'm too young and they're too good.
Danny, the top teams though, right? Obviously everyone remembers the legacy ones like you guys on MTW, SK Gaming, Team 3D, stuff like that. NOA, yes.
Later on when I started becoming a pro, it was you and Forrest who took over the game and in my opinion are the two best 1.6s.
What do you think made 1.6 be able to stand up for so long?
I think it's a good question. I think it was a very loyal fan base, obviously. It was a big community, and then my boys will probably laugh for me by saying it because we always in Astralis have this battle between Source and 1.6, where I'm obviously on.
Definitely better.
Yes. And there was no better alternative to 1.6. There was the Source that was fueled a little bit with CGS, and then it just completely died afterwards.
Overall, the scene was much better in 0.6 anyway. I would have preferred playing in 0.6 only for that. I mean, the games is fine, but like I was following a lot Counter-Strike, even on 0.6, I was watching like FX, Frag Executor, or Noah, those finals. I mean, I'm even rewatch it sometimes because I was feeling it was I'm a bit nostalgic sometimes. And yeah, in 0.6 it was, it was much better game I feel than Source, even if I played Source.
Yeah.
Way more competitive at least, because French were good on Source, but not in 0.6.
For you, Vinny, obviously MIBR, they became like legends from the Brazilian scene through 1.6. Were you a big fan of them?
I told my BR when I started playing CSGO, like when I was like 15 years old, so I didn't know. I have like zero knowledge about CS scene or tournaments or whatever it was back then.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
You only learn about it now.
Oh my god, the guys were doing. They only said that I played a lot of
Vinny, how old were
stores.
you when it first came out?
What?
CS 1.6.
1 month. 1 month long. Yeah.
Let's see, let's check. I don't think that's quite right. So CS came out 2003, and you were born
1.6.
1999.
1.6. Okay. I thought you were saying like 1.0 the mod.
Oh no. So yeah, we did 1.6 2003. So you were 4,
Yeah, well, I was 4 now.
baby Vinny.
Yeah. But back in the days, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. So
No
like
way.
having a new game.
No way, you didn't do that, bro.
Having a
Feeling
new
sorry for you.
What?
Call of Duty, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I play because of that. Like having a new game every year. I was more interested in playing Source than 1.6 back then. Was like neither.
I think that's enough CS 1.6 after this game.
Thank
Dan,
you.
we're going to make you very happy. We're going to go to Source next. That's your time to shine. You can show us how terrible that game is and how good you might be able
Please,
to be
come
at
on.
it.
I'm
Be
6
careful
on
of what
this
you're
game.
saying, though. It's my game.
Oh, we got to.
What the hell?
I got baited. We're going to Condition 0 next.
Oh no, yeah, true.
Now we're going over to Condition 0, a game that didn't quite hit the mark, but it did feature at least one big tournament.
It's supposed to have better graphics than 1.6.
It's just a little bit better graphics, yeah. So let's get
Okay.
into that. Let's see
Oh
where
my
it's
god!
going with it all.
Oh my god!
Condition 0 is this music at the beginning. What is this? Oh boy. Let's
Okay,
bring back
okay,
some
okay.
horrible memories.
But I
You
never
played
got time.
Source now, right?
Now we
No,
play
it's Condition 0.
Who's played
Zero.
Condition
Oh, okay.
0 before? Anyone?
No.
I played once because it had a single player campaign. It was horrible.
Yes.
Oh, the single player campaign.
Yeah. Yes.
You both played the single player campaign,
Yeah.
simple. So what do you remember from the single player, simple?
I just remember the beginning. It was some. I think it was the winter mission, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was on white uniform, you know,
Yes, the Arctic one.
something like this. But I don't remember. But that was fun. That was fun.
It looks exactly like in Pond 6, though.
No, it doesn't. There's small details. They tried to make the maps a bit better. It didn't really get its time.
They tried. They said
Okay.
trying.
Let me see.
Trying keyword. Did you play any of this though at all, Dan, or was it just Sword?
No.
So you weren't even on
I
this?
played a bit of in Pond 6, but just like 10 hours, but this game, no, never. It's the
Never.
first time on it for me.
What about for you, Vinny?
Well, I mean,
What
I just
the
played a single player for like. Oh, wait, this game is weird. Ah, look the knife. I mean, okay, it's slightly better. It looks like that the games that try to copy CS, you know, like Crossfire, Combat Arms, the free games.
The
Kinda
guns
look like
were
that.
horrible in it.
But the
Yeah.
knife?
No, the guns are better.
What?
Like,
the,
no,
why
the
do you
model,
think the guns are better?
No, the model.
Oh, okay,
are
the
better.
model.
Yeah,
they don't
the-
shoot better. They
No,
definitely
no,
don't
no,
shoot
no,
better.
no, no. Just the model. They were trying to have better graphics.
I'm excited to play on Source, just to flash you guys. Because the
Okay.
flashes were horrible on that game.
Oh, the sounds are weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
Oh,
Danny,
the flashes.
Oh, Danny, I'm going to give you a blast from the past, right? Do you remember that WCG where we had to qualify on 1.6 and then play the grand final on Condition 0?
My guy pushing short.
Oh, wasn't it Source?
No, we did it. There was one where we played Condition 0 and Team 3D
Oh.
won it.
Was it Oh yeah. But that was
Yeah.
yeah.
So we all qualified. We all qualified on 1.6. I played in the qualifier for it, didn't actually make it to the main event. And then when we went there, no one had really played Condition 0 apart from the Americans, and Team 3D went on to win it with Shaguar and everyone like that. Imagine playing a whole tournament in 1.6 and then watching these
Yeah,
noobs win
Definitely.
on a game that was terrible. Obviously, the problem with Condition 0 was it was meant to be a bit more graphical. It was meant to be like an upgrade to 1.6, but it had just development issue after development issue. And kind of when it got released in 2004, already people weren't really fan of it. They weren't playing it. It was still 1.6 that stayed at the top.
When Source came? 2007? Or
Four.
2004? Four as well? It doesn't
Yeah,
make sense then.
so
Doesn't make
literally
sense.
they released Condition 0, and then straight after we ended up with
Counterstrike Source.
Source.
Oh, that's why
Source
this game is-
graphically was like
No,
much
no,
better.
it's way
Yeah,
better.
Source is
That's
million
why
times
this game
better
is dead.
graphically. And the only real positive to this was that it had a single campaign, which no one
That
really
sucks.
played Counter-Strike for a single player. That was never the
Yeah.
point.
I remember that this one came to Xbox, right? The first.
Yes, this was on Xbox
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
See you later, Vinny.
S1mple, camper.
So the first
have you seen
Counter-Strike
the bomb?
outside of PC, but could we ever see Counter-Strike being successful not on PC?
No way.
I mean,
No.
the first time I played CSGO, it was on the Xbox, so.
Noob. There is a noob on Teamspeak, guys.
Uh,
Can we remove that guy, please?
I
He
played, I think it
he
was
play on
2012, the Xbox 360.
He play on the Xbox. He is playing on the Xbox. What am I hearing?
I don't think this game should exist. Like, Source came the same year, doesn't make sense.
They literally, because it was plagued with development issues, it took a long time for it to get released.
Yeah.
And
This
then
game
basically
should
they just
launch,
released
like,
it for single player.
2002. That would be something, but 2004 just broke everything. Oh, what the hell?
1.6 was my game. This one is not my game. I'm really bad.
I don't
like
think any
it.
of us are going to be good at this, to
The
be
only thing
fair.
I like is the RPM from the guns. Like, the M4 and AUGs are like really sick.
Some people said it was easier to spray with the M4 and the AK on this. Like had less
Oh.
recoil needed.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Vinny's got
Looks
some
like it,
aim in this. Vinny's much better at this than 1.6.
No, pick me, pick me!
Kill him. Kill that guy.
Oh my god.
I'm coming.
Oh, no.
You said peek you.
I mean, you're
No,
hoping.
no.
You're hoping.
No, I have no bullet. I have to reload after run. Shit game.
Oh, is it because you're dying, Dad? Is it because you're dying?
The guy is
So
actually
when the run is over, you have to reload.
Simple. Have you got night vision?
Yeah.
Night vision is probably the most pointless addition to any Counter-Strike ever. It was not needed.
Oh my god, Zonic doing good flashes. Picking the guy.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So smart on that one.
Yeah.
So smart.
Realistically, guys, none of us have anything positive to say about this game. Pretty much a flop, yeah?
Exactly.
I remember
Yeah.
it being worse than it actually is. I think it's okay.
When you played 1.6 though and you go to Condition 0, this just feels awkward to me, Danny.
We just hated all the games besides 1.6.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
we were
just-
pretty elitist,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Why you guys hate Source back in the days?
Because it tried to take away our player base for a game that was easier to play.
Yeah.
You literally had to have less skill to play Source. Isn't that right, Dan? It's the truth! Daddy knows!
Yeah, it is true.
You could spray easier,
So it pretty much was a
hitboxes were bigger.
It was a
the
Valorant.
phrase with the Deagle was like.
It was like what
cheated.
Valorant is now,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was Valorant. Yeah, okay.
When we get to Source, we're gonna have a lot of fun bullying Dan while he owns us all. Oh, Camber!
Both long, one pushing on side with the bomb.
Okay,
Play for long.
okay.
I can play for long.
Vinny, you're
Oh,
at the
yeah.
other way
Okay.
of the map, bro.
No,
What happens if
I
you,
don't know this map.
I
don't know
just
this
can
map.
tell you that yeah,
Okay.
Source was
The-
easy in skill term, and even the nades, like the flashes, like they flash 15 seconds maybe.
Dan, we'll come on to that when we get to Source, but I'm going to ask you all one by one. So simple, I'm going to start with you. When it comes to CZ, what did you think of it?
It's much worse than 1.6 or Source.
I mean, for me, it feels like the same 1.6 as now.
It
so-
feels the same for you, Vinny.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play the good 1.6, so it's the same.
You really see no difference. It feels
No,
so
I don't.
different for me.
Well, because you guys played the old version, that's why.
So
Bit
Dan,
of
what did,
save.
what did you think of Condition 0?
What the? No
Thanks
way.
spraying, but it's really bad. I mean, what I think about this game, worst game
Yeah.
I ever played probably.
Okay, when we're looking back, guys, Danny, I'll let you start. What's better, 1.6 or CZ?
Based on my score, definitely CC. But no, but if I have to be honest, it's obviously 1.6.
Oh.
What about
The
for
nades are
you,
good here. Huh?
Vinny? What about for you, Vinny?
I mean,
1.6 or
I'm not
CZ?
gonna say CZ because people gonna hate me. But I don't feel the difference, that's why. But 1.6 is better because we guys played the old version.
Simple, what about you?
yeah.
You think 1.6 better or CZ?
1.6, of course.
Dan?
Agree.
Everyone's on the 1.6 train. I love it. You guys are smart people. Even though Vinny thinks it's the same, which definitely isn't true. It feels completely different.
If you go back
Planning
20
B.
years, maybe I can have a say.
Because he's a rookie.
Nice.
He's the baby. He's the baby.
Zonic!
I love
What?
how much Dad is loving this.
Look at that, with
I
the
think
scores.
Zonic still proves that he is the best at these older games.
I was
Yeah.
better than him in 1.6. But CZ, yeah, tough one.
But there's something wrong with 1.6. I think like here you can actually spray, but they have broken 1.6 because they were afraid that CSGO wouldn't be as big as it is.
Mm.
They didn't kill the 1.6 scene.
That's
That's
true?
my
They
theory.
made this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Compare on
Dan.
T-Spawn EVP. Oh my god. I didn't know it could exist.
I thought that's
Okay,
your
yeah,
main
info.
strat
One
with
going B with the
Virus.
bomb, guys. Upper, bomb, alone, pushing, out tunnel.
I like how you're
And one
literally
side, window,
calling
window,
my
guys.
comms.
PK.
I see how this is, Dan.
Window,
I
window
see.
open. Nope. Oh no.
Oh my god.
You
Both
can't
door,
take
both
me
door,
and S1mple
pushing.
down.
Blast, admin,
Admin, he's in the big box. Oh.
Oh.
NT.
Vinny, what were you doing in 2004? What was happening in your life? Just going to school?
Learning how to eat, probably. I don't know. I had like 5 years.
How to speak Portuguese.
Yeah,
So-
true.
I would have been 14 when you were 4. Damn.
Oh god.
We're really old, Vinny, compared to you.
4 years old, I think. Yeah,
There's no
we're
smoke.
doing nothing. Just being alive, trying to walk, stuff like that.
You cannot use it
Oh,
like.
Dan died! What is this?
You hit him once.
What's
you hit
your
him once.
help? Alright, so let's move on to the next game. Now, Dan, I'm not going to tease you with it. We do get some CS sauce in here. It's time for you to actually shine and see if you still got it.
Yeah,
Finally,
my
let's
time
go!
to shine as well.
Oh,
Oh,
Vinny's
if I'm gonna
okay.
be good,
Okay,
it's so
Vinny.
long. It's been too long.
From Condition Zero to Source, a game that certainly brought Counter-Strike back.
Well, that was actually the first game I ever played in my entire life, kinda.
Mm.
And the first game I loved, like more than anything else. I was playing like this game maybe 10 hours a day minimum every day. I remember my first summer on Source, like I didn't go out. I didn't know what the point to go out. So yeah, like a fantastic game. I have 7k hours I think on this game,
Wow.
and yeah, good memories on this one.
What about for you, though? Because I think you would be kind of similar to me in not liking Source and what it did to our great community.
Well, looking in hindsight, I think I obviously never did give Source a chance.
Oh, you never actually gave it a chance at all?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I
I at
think-
least tried, because it was the only hope the UK had.
I was in a pretty good spot in 1.6 and could see that I didn't want to learn a whole new game.
Some of your boys that play for Astralis now, though, came from Source, right?
Yeah.
I was already playing against Device in 2010
Oh, wow.
on Source.
What the hell?
I use the flashes. I will flash you next round. It will be fun, guys. It will be fun for cities. Oh, easy to play.
Oh, the barrel.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
What? So this is Counter-Strike Source. Some of us are going to have good fond memories of it. Some of us probably not so much. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Apex, because this was your time to shine. Why was Source so special? Why was it so good? And why did the French scene really take it under their wing? Because you had some of the best teams for the longest time in it.
Yeah, I feel like French team understood that on this game, like utilities were the most important. I feel like, and I felt like we were working thanks to people like Ragnam or Existence. We were playing like we were working more than the other people, and it worked pretty good for us.
And what was happening in your life when you moved into playing Source? Because you didn't play the other Counter-Strike versions. This was your first.
We were not professional because we were not earning enough money. I can remember that I was on Very Games, the best team on Source, and I was earning 130 euro per month. So yeah, I couldn't do anything with that. But yeah, it was more patient than anything else.
And so was it more of like a motivation just to be the best and be good rather than looking at it as like a full-time job that you can find success in?
Yeah, exactly. I was just like patient, just wanted to be the best, but our dream was to earn money, obviously. But yeah, wasn't possible.
Now for you, S1mple, you already said you like a bit of Source. Do you prefer it to 1.6?
No, no. I remember I was very young when I played it, and I enjoyed it.
And Vinny, did you have more experience with Source in the other two games?
Yes, a lot. Way more
Yeah?
actually. Yes. I have
Oh.
almost 1k, but the thing is, I remember having like CS from my dad when I was like 8 or
Yeah.
9, and I would love to play like the Surf and Zombie mode on the game. I never played like this 5v5 normal competitive match, so I would say I suck at that time.
So it was more like just playing for fun rather than playing in a team.
It was,
Yeah.
it was playing more like the fun game mode from the community.
When we were playing, when we were flashed, we couldn't hear the steps.
Yes.
So that's not like in Pond 6. So when you were blind, you were actually dead.
What the hell?
Yeah, the Deagle is the easiest weapon, like for real. I think, you know, this meta on CSGO is really hard to win against because you can't imagine how hard it was on Source. It
I
was
bet you
way
had Deagle
worse.
round all the time. So,
Maybe it will help.
Dan, who were some of the best teams when it comes to playing CS Source? Was
Like
there
for-
much? Was there much international competition?
More European.
More European. Okay.
Yeah, I think the first time we played against an international team was maybe against what it's called. It was AZK, etc. They were coming from Canada. I remember playing against Device, Pimp.
My boy's always talking about a guy called Once.
Wow, he was too good. He was there at the beginning of Source. CSGO. He played with Device and Zip on CPS Wolves. But yeah, he was really good. Like, he was a top 5 player for forever on CSGO.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it didn't work out for him, but on Source, on CSGO. But yeah, he was really, really good. Like.
What about the terms of like the physics, right, of the game, the ragdoll models and everything else that was shown?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a revolution when you see the graphics from CZ to Source. Like, the game might not be the best, but like really, really cool to watch.
I mean, clutching this one.
Right.
Nice. Okay, let me try the Diego.
Oh, the AK is terrible. compared
I
to
can
the
stay. No, it's not terrible. I do frag look.
3 guys holding Q-spawn. Oh, what a lovely map. Oh my god, this one's good.
You see why
This
I
one
think
is
Deagle is good?
The Deagle's OP.
It's too OP. He's away from keyboard on CT spawn.
I don't trust you.
I
Yeah,
swear.
it is.
No, he's
Oh,
not,
he's
he's not
back,
anymore.
he's
He's not anymore. He's not anymore.
Ah!
The enemy strong.
But I swear he was.
The smoke
You're in my
looks
team,
like
bro.
the flash.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna
nice.
tell you a wrong thing.
Nice.
You're my
Nice
teammate
smoke.
now.
He's blind forever now.
Yeah, you can plant and he's not gonna defuse because he's blind. Oh, the fake
Doesn't
plant.
make a sound?
No, it's not like CSGO. No. Oh yes, he does. I didn't remember actually.
Oh.
Easy
Ha.
weapon, like.
Boom.
I
play
don't
on
even
the
know I'm
Deagle.
headshotting him there. Because he's not like blasting back over or, yeah.
When Source came out, it was obviously heavily criticized because of how legendary 1.6 was. Danny, for you, what was the main points of like the fight between the two scenes?
I think that we we at 1.6 had an idea that Counterstrike Source players was washed up 1.6 players that didn't have a chance.
I
it's not to
can
be,
tell a lot about that. I can speak a lot about that.
But that was more the semi-professionals of 1.6 who like didn't really succeed.
They were on source. They were going on source.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the same. We had kind of the same, and the guy didn't succeed on point 6 went on source. But I can tell you a story about CS:GO. Like when both community came, and then that was in point 6 where players were so arrogant, like for real, so arrogant. They were saying that they were the best, blah blah blah.
These dynasty players never learn.
Yeah, and yeah, they thought they were the best, but they were not.
No!
Yeah, you can.
Oh, this MP5 was so good on Source.
Did any of you guys play Half-Life 2 before this came out?
No,
I
Never
did.
tried it.
You did, Vinny.
Yeah, I played the whole single player campaign.
Vinny played the
Oh,
whole
so
game.
you
Man.
actually,
Half-Life
so that's the one you liked then.
Yeah.
That was good childhood memories for Vinny. How old were you then?
9, 10.
Oh man,
okay.
the Half-Life 2 is really
Yeah.
up.
It's really good.
Did
Yeah.
you play it as well, S1mple?
A lot, yeah, as well.
He's beat on.
Vinny, come
I
short.
knew it.
I was
Vinny,
like,
come
what the hell?
short.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Banks against Vini.
I
Vini
didn't-
is
I
in
didn't
window. Window. Window.
What the hell?
Window still. Window still. Window. Nice bang! Got him. What a clutch!
I had no idea. I couldn't trust Dan on that one. I had to be careful. Oh, Zonic to clutch.
What? How did
Oh!
No!
he didn't saw?
No,
I actually
no,
thought for a second that was me.
no, I
Guys,
didn't
tell
see
me a bit more about the 1.6 versus CS Source, because for me, especially being from the UK, we had a lot of players that were just terrible and wouldn't make it in 1.6. So we ended up with a lot of our guys moving to Source just to try and have some success.
I think, yeah, as you said, like people that were not really good in 0.6 try to play on Source. It's the same than CSGO and Valorant actually. Like the people that were not good on Source, on CSGO, that couldn't achieve anything, they went on Valorant. And I feel it's a bit the same for now.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god,
Oh.
Apex! Okay, I know. I should have gone Source
think
again.
he's right.
I will dominate on Source.
The
When I create
skyboxes
my
are
own
so big on
tournaments.
this Apex. Why are they so huge?
What's big?
What are huge?
The skybox, you can throw flashes so high.
Ah,
Yeah,
true.
it depends. Actually, it depends on the maps.
I'm stuck with the barrels.
Got the bomb side, guys. Who got the bomb side? Plant the bomb.
Oh,
Oh my god. So easy against
Can,
Vini.
can we spray from that distance or not?
Oh, long? Yeah, you can spray because it's really easy to spray.
I mean, it doesn't look easy.
Yeah, because you never played the game. But
No, I
if
played the
it's-
game, but
I mean, you played it like long
yeah,
time
like a
ago.
baby.
Play
I
it
mean,
like a
maybe you
baby.
played it, but you were noob. So maybe that's why.
True. You see one noob.
You're not noob anymore. Oh, that was the great thing with Source. When the body were dead,
You could
you
shoot
could
it.
shoot them. Yeah.
Yeah.
they were moving after all.
Great
Like
mechanic.
Soldier of Fortune. I don't know if you remember that game, but
Yep.
And especially with Nate, you can
yeah, they're just
nade
going
the
up.
body. Yeah.
This
Nice, thanks.
Deagle's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Project for it. Sucks.
Bunny hopping's really easy in this, Dan.
What?
Bunny hopping.
Yeah, we had Fun. I don't know if you know Fun.
Yeah.
Yes,
fool.
yeah, the you
One
made all
was
the
really
YouTube
known.
videos.
Yeah, that was really like you could do like big.
Oh.
Also,
Did I tag you?
wait.
Yeah, you did.
Don't
I
no kill, guys.
tagged
No
Vinny.
kill, no kill. Please, I don't know if
Okay,
he's
let's-
still
let's-
walking.
Let's
Come,
see Dan in.
come on my head, Zonic,
Where to go?
and jump. We short. Jump. Nah, it's not working anymore. Because you could do boost jump with flashes.
With the flash,
So
yeah. I saw.
People were coming
Oh.
on your head, you're jumping, and I'm flashing on your feet, and you were like going up like crazy. Was so funny, but it's not working anymore. So
Movement's real cool on this, actually. What's the big difference that you guys are seeing when it comes to 1.6, CZ, and Source? S1mple, starting with you, what are the differences you see between the 3 games we've tried so far in Counterstrike?
well, one was dog game, it's easy, and I mean in 0.6, like maybe I feel like maybe it's even if it's 20 years old, even more, like the game is still enjoyable, and Source as well. I feel like they're really iconic games, even if Source is a bit less, but like the game are so good.
I'm not playing a lot 1.6 Source right now, but
Oh.
if you ask me like what's more comfortable now, I would say Source.
Ooh.
Because like I even like Nate, you can easily throw it.
It's
You
like
can easily
actually it's
move.
like CS:GO kinda. I mean
Yes,
that's
yes,
why
yes.
that's what in 0.6 players said when they entered CS:GO. They said yeah, but it's a Source too. No, it's not. But yeah, obviously it's not gonna be the same gameplay than on this game in 0.6 that has 50 years old.
Mm.
To be honest, I think that normally I would say 1.6, but I think it's broken. Like if I had to choose now, we'll go with condition 0.
Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna say Source.
Okay,
That's good.
Well,
At
a lot
least
of,
they're not saying Source.
A lot of friends and family will help me for that.
Vinny, which one do you prefer?
Wait, let me glitch.
I will take
Ah,
your
no,
place.
never mind.
Let me go
Look, it's
then.
easy to.
I mean, I play Source more, and from the one that we play and also was way better.
Now we are going to the one we all know and love. Now we're going to the current version of Counter-Strike, CSGO.
Yeah,
This
the
is
better
where
one.
you guys should feel most comfortable. What did you say, Vinny?
Nothing.
You said it while I'm talking to you. You don't want to say it live.
I'll be honest, CSGO looks weird now.
It's throwing you off.
Yes, I'm walking. Everything's weird.
We by mistake made you really bad at Counter-Strike now, Vinny. We should
Or
take you for
or
a
even
loop.
better.
Oh.
I'm coming home. I'm coming, mom. How it's gonna be to play a bit of CS:GO after all this old game?
Do you remember when they first spoke about CSGO and they said about it coming out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox?
No, PlayStation 3.
No,
PlayStation 3, there you go.
I don't think I was quite interested in this.
Me neither. I just played the beta
I'm actually pretty sure I was the first guy playing this game.
in
didn't, you back in
Seattle.
2011 in
In
New
Seattle?
York. No, in New York, 2011. Oh yeah,
Oh.
okay. Maybe you guys flew over there, right?
Seattle, man.
So
Okay.
Zonic, tell me about your first time playing CSGO then, because you had a pretty special way to play it.
I think I tried it out, but I hated it. And I remember that show match. We could only play with auto sniper because every weapon was just so bad. but I also made my famous tweet that this game will not become bigger than 1.6 ever.
Oh no, oh no.
But they actually fixed the game.
The karma.
Just the mechanics and I don't know. This couldn't spray with the weapons back when I tried it. Just it was just really bad.
Now, one thing I do remember is I remember, you know, the legendary Polish roster VP as they were. When they first played it, I did an interview with Neo, and he said he would rather play League of Legends than CS:GO.
That's exactly the reaction that when you hold and you don't want to try something new, you know, because
Yeah.
you think you feel okay with your game, so you don't want to waste time on another.
Now, Vinny, what about for you? When did you first pick up Go? Was it when it first came out?
I played it on Xbox, so I mean, the first time I played it was on controller. I can
On
sit
controller?
Yeah, I played on Xbox.
Can we kick him out from
Whoa.
TeamSpeak, please, guys?
How was that? And
I mean,
was it
it was
even possible?
no, it was horrible. I remember like, having 20 hours in the game, something like that. People kind of play on Xbox. I mean, it wasn't like that. There's the gameplay. But I mean, it took like 1 month playing, and then I bought on PC on December 2013, something like that. So it took me a year and something to start playing the game.
So for you, S1mple, when you came to CSGO, what was it that made you want to keep playing? How did it all start? Yeah, really.
You
good
were
time.
Courage?
Yes. It was like Lamb Dodgers.
Yeah, I remember practicing against you.
Yeah, and you know
beginning.
what I was doing? I was recording POW demos and did highlights from fucking screen.
Yeah, I saw it on Inferno, I remember. You did an ace with the AK on Inferno against Titan, and I
And
saw
after
it in
it's
the
on
movie.
YouTube.
And that's
Oh,
what you
man.
do when you're young, it's
Shame,
fine.
shame.
It's not really shame, you were young. When you're
Yeah.
young, you're doing those things, it's fine.
I just wanted to show everyone that I
What you were
played
capable
against
of.
good
Yeah.
and great players and just did something good in game.
The first memory I have of you was in ESWC 2014 when you were with Hellraisers, and you were playing with this so small mousepad,
Oh yes, it was. I don't remember.
and you had your sweat on.
All stories.
Good old times. Well, Vini were not born.
Vinny, what was it like for you in Brazil?
I mean, what time they're
Drinking
Talking
In the
caipirinhas.
beginning, when you first started
Drinking
playing
caipirinhas
CSGO.
for sure.
what are you saying, Apex?
I said
you-
drinking caipirinhas.
Yeah, no, I was 13, 14. What the hell? You guys are talking about like what 2013? People in Apex.
What? Sorry? What did you say? Sorry?
You guys were talking about like what 2014, 2013?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, on these days, I remember I was trying to reach global on matchmaking.
Oh my
so-
god, such a great player, man.
Yeah, exactly. I think in that time I had like not even 1k hours on the game. I mean, I would just play with friends, and I started playing competitive because of friends. I think like we kind of started becoming good on me personally, right? I would say 2017 that we were like fighting with the big teams in Brazil scene.
So how the game went from the start right to where it is now. Obviously, at the beginning, like you guys were mentioning, it wasn't so great for CSGO. It looked like it wasn't going to be a good game. But then Valve put the work in, right? They made it actually a lot better. So how did it feel as the game progressed? Did you see like, okay, this is what could be the future because they kept making improvements where it hadn't been done on other games?
Yeah, I think they added like really important updates. I think like we had also this major when they came with the majors,
Yeah.
and because we didn't have like the support from Valve before, that's when like the viewership started to grow up, and that's when people like got interested by the game. I mean, when you know people, I'm pretty sure if you know like people around like more than 25 years old, and you tell about Counter-Strike, everyone know it. Everyone played the game once, you know. But you feel like they didn't play it for long. They just tried it a little bit, and that's it. But now with all the progress they made, I feel like they did something like really good. And I would prefer have more updates again. Till they don't do enough, and they're not updating the game enough, like with the bugs, etc. But I mean, with what we know, all I mean, like from Source or in Pon6 or other things, I mean, we're really grateful to have this game and being paid playing video games. So I'm not gonna complain much.
I would say this game doesn't even look the same that was like 7 years ago.
No, definitely not.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird.
Textures, everything.
Yeah, everything's new. So I mean, they're in the right way in their Valve time as usual.
This map looks like Aztec a bit.
No, it's Aztec.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, they started doing it as Aztec, if I'm not mistaken.
So when it comes to this, guys, we're on Ancient now, and the one thing we want to talk about here is the future for CSGO. So what do you feel like the future is for CSGO, and what are your hopes for it? Starting with you, S1mple.
Excuse me.
Too busy playing. Too busy playing. So I'm saying, what are your hopes for the future for CSGO?
Hopes for the future. Let's start with Lance. I just want this game to become the huge like a sport, you know. I want a big stadiums. I want good updates, like.
Yeah, to do small updates like this Deagle body shots is really bad or those things, but overall they're doing a good job. They should just do a bit more of updates, I guess. As S1mple said, just a little bit more to just get it like more competitive. When you see like Valorant, they're doing a lot of things. I mean, sometimes I'm not sure because it feels like it's the beauty of CS. Like I don't know, like. Even if Valve doesn't care much of the game, like not as much as Dota, etc., it's still living like forever. The game is more than 20 years old and it's still living, so obviously we need updates, but I don't know if we really need that many updates like other games, because we're like a legendary game.
If they make something like the Battle Pass from Dota and create like a big... I mean, they don't need to be created like international. I mean, it was a good idea, but they do something similar to Dota as they do for CS on the competitive scene. I think already is gonna help us with all the players and all the scene. And for me personally, I would say the thing that could change more is the maps. I mean, I don't know. I think the map pool rotation is just too slow. We don't know what's gonna happen. They just remove the map when they want. It's kind of random. I mean, like they just introduced this map Ancient. I mean, if they remove Mirage and put this map, I kind of comfortable with that. I don't care, but I mean, it's just something fresh for further teams.
You know, Vini, it would be great if they tell like everyone like 2 months before that we're gonna replace this map. So
yeah,
teams don't need to waste more time on this.
I will actually do it a bit more, but yeah, it's so much work though to play on a new map. That's true, it's good, but it should change like, I think one map every 9 months, 1 year, it will be fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I remember time when they changed map before some majors or some
exactly.
big...
It was Overpass, right?
I can tell you Overpass and Kerbal added in 2014 before the Cologne major, 1 month before. We had 5 maps and then we had 7 maps, so let's work on 6 maps now. You have 1 month. Good job.
And what about for you finally, Zonic?
I think that enough has been said about the game in particular, but I think that for me it's about being able to have how we have tried out with the 6-man roster, and Vitality is going a step further, and obviously a lot of other teams. So I saw that NAVI is most likely going to get a 6 guy. So
every try as well.
And for me it's just I want you guys as well as me to be able to actually have a family. Because some of you guys might want to have a kid one day and don't have to wait until they have retired. So, and the schedule, at least before the corona, is almost impossible.
True. Yeah, but
so for me, just more like, so you know that, okay, this is the 1st of January. now you pretty much know what's going to happen, and you can plan out of this, and you actually get some breaks. And I think that we're working towards it, but
A better work-life balance.
Yeah.
Right?
I like the sound of the map. It's like birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys still think that the original Counter-Strike can still be found within CSGO? Do you still feel that heart and soul from it? I guess that's definitely for you as well, Danny, Apex.
Yeah, I mean, yes, will always be in my heart, even if when I will be 80, if I get there at least.
But do you think the old games, right, that we've just been playing through, do you think you can still feel that kind of, that same feeling when you play Go as well?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, I mean the Souls days for me have been like really warm, really good. Like so good memories from those games. So it's not the game itself for me, just how I enjoyed the game with my friends and the teams I had and all the stuff. So the games, I don't care about the game itself. Once again, it's all about the love it gave me.
obviously I have the same love for 1.6 that I had before, but not in the current state. Or I no, but I don't think I would. I think it's fun when I meet up with a couple of the old guys and then we go in and we play a little bit, but it doesn't. It's not as fun as it used to be. I think that we would. I actually play CSGO with old MTW and NOA guys. We play some old school the CSGO, and I think I love more the memories about 1.6.
Yeah.
I think it's like that with a lot of things. Like when you play a game, you love it, and then just leave it at that. Because when you open it up 10 years later, you're like, how the hell did I play this game?
Yeah.
That's true.
So, yeah, I just love Counterstrike, no matter the version. I also love Source. It was just for fun to try and see stand before.
What about Condition Zero?
That one we can skip it.
It's it's fine. It's fine. It had its 10 minutes of fame and that's it. But no, I just hope that we always have Counter-Strike, no matter what version. And then I will start complaining when I think that a new version is bad.
And then it'll slowly become good again.
Yeah. And then I'll go on Twitter and say Source 2 will never be as big as CSGO the next 10 years. And yeah.
And then you'll be proven
Let's
wrong
stay
again.
there forever.
Okay.
It's all over.
GG.
GG.
Now we play Source 2.
So guys, thank you very much for joining me for this. It was a lot of fun to relive the old school and go through to the new school and get your opinions on it. Vinny, you're a madman. You play on controller. That's the wildest thing I've ever learned, that you played CS on a controller. I could never imagine anything worse. It seems like
true.
Zonic is the god of CZ. Apex is the god of definitely Source, because none of us had a chance on that.
Ah.
Zonic's also
Half-Life.
really good at Half-Life.
Half-Life
Definitely Half-Life
God,
as well.
for sure.
And 1.6 is the only thing I can play, and s1mple still beats me at that as well. This has been 22 years of Counter-Strike history, all the way from Half-Life to becoming a mod to the game we know and love right now. I've been James Banks, and this has been Shoulders of Giants.